Yo, mind reader wannabes. Did your last attempt at telepathy leave you with awkward stares and a ringing silence? Fear not, fellow social sorcerers, because today we're diving into the forbidden vault of dark psychology, the secret science of bending minds without breaking the law, probably. Remember that video where we turned your crush into a lovesick puppy? Well, consider this its equally thrilling sequel. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to become human whisperers. Trick number 1. The conversation shift. When you want someone to stop talking, here's a sly move. Accidentally drop something, like a pen, and bend to pick it up. While you're down there, ask a different question that changes the topic. This way, you can smoothly steer the conversation in another direction. For instance, if your colleague you won't stop yapping about their weekend, drop that pen and ask, "Oops, by the way, what happened with your presentation yesterday?" This redirects the chat without being abrupt. Just remember, practice makes perfect, unless you're dropping Mont Blancs, or you can also through planes, but make sure to stick to paper planes, not the real ones. I think the only thing darker than these psychology tricks is my sense of humor. Trick number 2, the power of gratitude. Ever had someone apologize to you and you wanted to make sure they don't repeat their blunder? This tactic can work wonders in such situations. For instance, imagine a colleague spilling coffee on your favorite dress and muttering, "Sorry." Now, instead of brushing it off with a casual, "No problem," you say, "Thank you for apologizing. I appreciate it." This might sound counterintuitive, but here's the psychology behind it. By expressing gratitude, you subtly reinforce the idea that they shouldn't make the same mistake again. You're acknowledging their apology and implying that their act of apologizing is commendable. This can create a sense of responsibility in the other person's mind, making them less likely to repeat the error in the future. Trick number 3. Sharing secrets. If you're aiming to get someone to confide in you, try sharing a secret, even a fake one, about yourself. Make sure to emphasize how confidential it is. For instance, you might say, "I've never told anyone this before," but then reveal a personal anecdote and conclude with, "So please don't mention it to anyone." This subtle maneuver works because it makes the other person feel special and chosen. They believe you trust them more than others and are more likely to reciprocate by sharing their own secrets with you. It's a psychological quid pro quo. You give a secret, and they feel compelled to do the same. Soon you'll be swimming in secrets deeper than the Mariana Trench, and I am not responsible for any marriages, divorces, or cult followings resulting from the misuse of this trick. Trick number 4, the power of compliments. If you want people to trust you, give them compliments. Say nice things about them often. Tell them their hair smells like rainbows, or their laugh could cure world hunger. This makes them lower their guard and see you as someone important. It's like opening a door to their trust. Remember, it's all about being subtle and not overdoing it. Too many compliments can seem fake, so sprinkle them in like confetti on a special occasion. Trick number 5, dark psychology and crafty questions. When you want information but don't want to raise suspicion, employ the art of crafty questioning. Slip in a question with incorrect details like, "I heard your brother is a heart surgeon, is that correct?" This method is like a subtle detective's approach to gathering information. Here's why it works. When you present inaccurate information, it piques curiosity and compels people to correct you. This taps into their desire to clarify facts and set the record straight. If you were to directly ask, "What does your brother do?" it might raise suspicion. However, by weaving your query into a conversation, it seems casual and avoids arousing any defensive responses. This dark psychology trick allows you to obtain the information you seek without arousing suspicion. People are often more forthcoming when they believe they are merely correcting an innocent mistake. If these tricks don't work, blame it on Mercury being in retrograde or maybe just your awkward charm. Trick number 6, the charm of innocence in psychology. If you want people to feel comfortable around you and trust you, act like you don't know much. Don't reveal your smarts or brag about your achievements. Just play it cool and innocent. Why does this work? When you act like you're not a know-it-all, people tend to feel more relaxed in your company. They won't see you as a threat, and they'll be more open to sharing things with you. It's like giving them the stage, and they'll appreciate it. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these these tricks for good, like getting an extra slice of pizza at a party or convincing your roommate to do the dishes for once. Trick number 7, emotion control. Don't show too much emotion. If you're super happy or super mad all the time, it makes you look vulnerable, and when others spot your weaknesses, they might use them against you. So keep your feelings in check and you'll appear more in control. Keep your emotions under wraps like a government conspiracy. A poker face says, "I know something you don't, and trust me, people will be dying to figure it out." So there you have it, folks. 7 dark psychology tricks that'll have you reading minds like a pro, or at least getting a pretty good idea of what's going on in there. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so use these ethically like a superhero with a therapist. And hey, if you're craving more mind-bending shenanigans, go check out my previous video, 12 dark psychology tricks to make your crush obsessed with you. It's like this video, but with more awkward high school dances and questionable love spells. Until next time, stay sneaky, stay curious, and stay out of trouble. Probably.